Remove the lever cover from the previously installed clutch master cylinder. Loosen the front fairing attachments. Remove the reservoir lid from the clutch master. Open the securing bolt on the cable retaining bracket. Remove the clutch cable from the bracket and pull out the cable. Open the securing bolts on the clamp and remove the clutch lever from the handlebar. Cut the cable ties holding the cable. Open the screw on the other side of the front fairing and remove the fairing. Open the retaining screw for the cables and hoses and cut the cable ties. Cut the cable of the clutch switch on the old clutch master and expose the cable ends for rewiring. Remove the retaining bolts on the side fairings. Reattach the cables with the attachment screw. Pry the clutch cable from the mounting hook. Release the clip that secures the clutch cable on the motorcycle and remove the cable. Remove the protective cover from the HYMEC master cylinder. Insert the pin for the clutch switch into the cylinder. Mount the clutch switch with the supplied screw. Replace the protective cover on the master cylinder. Install the new clutch master cylinder on the handlebar. Install the HYMEC hydraulic line. Follow the route of the original clutch cable, avoiding direct contact with hot surfaces. Secure the line with the clips. Pull the actuating rod out of the slave cylinder using pliers if required. Insert the actuating rod into the clutch release lever. If applicable, please detach the return spring from the clutch release lever and secure it with a cable tie. Attach the slave cylinder to the motorcycle using the supplied bracket. Use the screw from the old bracket if a longer one has not been supplied. Not all motorcycle models require a special bracket for the slave cylinder. A bracket is included in the HYMEC kit when required. Secure the line with a cable tie. Reattach the fairing. Test the slave cylinder free play and proper orientation. The free play should be set at 4 to 6 millimeters against the internal spring in the slave cylinder. Use the supplied washers for fine adjustment. Expose the ends of the cables. Splice the cable ends with heat shrink solder butt connectors. Heat the solder butt connector until the solder in it melts. Do the same for the second cable. Wrap the cable with insulating tape. Then, reattach the front fairing. Secure the cable on the handlebar. Position the master cylinder as required. Make sure that the lever can move freely. To check the activation, set the hand lever to the most outward position. Start the motorcycle engine. With the clutch pulled, shift to first gear and then into neutral. Next, shift to second gear and then back into neutral. If the HYMEC is installed correctly, the gear will be able to go into neutral. If the gear shifts back and forth between first and second gear without going into neutral, the clutch was not correctly installed. Please check for air in the system or too much free play at the slave. When the clutch fully separates correctly, the hand lever can be set to the desired position and rechecked.